Hello, my name is Steve Hoffman. In Silicon Valley, they call me Captain Hoff because I am the captain and CEO of Founderspace. The question I want to answer today is, what is a startup incubator? It's a good question, and I am qualified to answer it because I run an incubator. In fact, I run many incubators all around the world. But I know there's a lot of confusion. People are like, there's co-working spaces, there's incubators, there's accelerators. What's the difference? They all seem the same. Well, there is some difference. So let me start with a co-working space. A co-working space usually provides actual physical space that startups can rent and can be a desk or an office and run their business. They also provide a community and other resources to help startups out, like events and all sorts of different things. An incubator, its technical definition is an incubator brings in startups when they only have an idea, or they even come up with the idea themselves and then just bring in founders to make that idea a reality. So an incubator starts with just an idea, and they usually invest the capital right from the beginning and own a very large percentage of that startup. So it's like mostly their company. They can own up to 70% or more, depending on how they structure it. That is an incubator. An accelerator, the difference is an accelerator takes existing startups that are already out there, that are already either building their product or have launched their product, they're in the market, and it helps them go faster. It accelerates them. They may also invest money in those startups or resources or time in training those startups. That's what an accelerator does. The big difference and the big confusion is that around the world, there are many definitions. So in China, for example, where we run our own incubators and accelerators, they call an incubator a co-working space. They don't even know, because most incubators in China are co-working spaces, but they also have co-working spaces, but there's really no difference. And then they also have accelerators, which are a little closer to what I defined as an accelerator. And in different countries, they call it different things, and people think differently. But the definition I gave you is based on one of the earliest true incubators, and that is Idea Lab, Bill Gross's company. They were at the very beginning, in the dot-com boom, and they were actually truly incubating startups. Another one is Rocket Internet, where they came up with the ideas. Usually it was a copy of somebody else. They pulled in the team members just from the idea and started it from the ground up. Now, what most of you are actually looking for are accelerators, because accelerators, that's what the majority of startups need. You already have your idea, you already have your team, you're usually building your product and moving really hard, and you just need a little extra push to get going. So I hope that clears up any confusion about incubators and accelerators. Go out there and conquer the world!